Hello! Welcome to another episode of Riding in Cars with Books. I'm Jaclyn.
And I'm Phillip.
And today we're going to be discussing Second Shift by Kit Anderson, published by Avery Hill Publishing. We got our copy on Kickstarter, but it is available wherever books are sold.
All fine bookstores.
I sound like an ad.
It did. It was good. That was a good voice.
What is this book about, you may ask? Well, it's a sci-fi featuring two astronauts and a field. The end. Just kidding. Okay. Good morning, Birdie Doran. You're dropping out now. Are you awake? Okay. The future. AI and algorithmic influence has become prevalent. Humans are groomed to be usefully applied by the megacorporations that control Earth. Some choose to work on new colonies off-world. Most of the time they spend as drop-ins, suspended in a digital environment. They live out intricate artificial lives, are entertained, socialize with AIs, and undergo occupational training until they are awoken. Alone on a Terracorp outpost, Birdie Doran and a few other employees serve on isolated shifts processing comets and asteroids for terraforming. When Birdie discovers a second station, abandoned and strange, she starts to see what her job, her life, really is.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, if you like sci-fi and strange things, this book is for you.
I would go so far as saying it's a psychological sci-fi.
All I know is I don't read a lot of sci-fi, and when I finished it, I was like, what the heck just happened? Please read this and explain it to me like I'm 12.
So this is this is definitely a to-read book.
Why?
You have to read it a second time after the first time. Because the ending, the way this book ends, it changes the dialogue in the first 98% of the pages. Like, it just changes the way that it is laid out. It is, once again, it is 100% sci-fi. It is terraforming the planet. It's basically, they do get dropped into these pods, basically, and they can dream or have AI, and then the computer's there, and
that
everything.
Their AI companion changes their appearance, so sometimes it's a bird, sometimes it's a rabbit.
But if you're not on shift, you get to like clean up, take a shower, and all that stuff. But then they expect you to go plug into a pod and go to sleep, and then that's how they do all their corporate training.
Yeah.
So
they're telling you things in your ear. Each chapter starts with this message from Terracorp, and it reminded me a lot of oh my god, I just read a book like this and I can't think of what it was called. No, where the government is controlling you.
Not Planeta either then.
No. Anyways, I'll think of it later.
Yeah.
But I love the art, the color palette in it, and then like when sometimes it would be blank and there's nothing, and then randomly you would have wildlife and greenery, and they're like, what is this?
Right. Like, they know that they live on this desolate place, but the computer and the AI and everything tries to keep everything colorful and pretty for them. But then it's like
the backgrounds can change.
Yeah. But then it starts being like, what am I doing here? And why am I doing this? And
back to the existentialism.
Yeah, like one of the people is like, it's like, I'm a good employee and I got to follow the rules, but sometimes the rules may not play in your favor, and that starts to be questioned.
Yeah. Question everything.
Question everything in this book.
Yeah.
It is an interesting read to follow through the first time, because you're like, excuse me, you seem like you know something's off, but you don't know what's off, right? Because even the AI companion is even acting a little off, so you don't really know what's going on with the station.
Mm-hmm.
But as it goes on, once again, it is sci-fi, and the second read is, I think it's kind of mandatory for this, just because of how it ends, and then you have to go back and sit there going, okay, so this dialogue now means this. So I think it's handled really well. It will keep you guessing, and it will keep you entertained. And if you like sci-fi, it is very good sci-fi.
It's a very unique story.
Yes, it's very unique
in more ways than one.
Right. And how everything is handled and all of that, it is done very well. I love the art in it.
I think this is my favorite page because it's colorful.
It is colorful, but that was a part of the second station, I think.
Yes.
But it's these corporations are off terraforming asteroids and other planets and finding things that's inhabitable and.
Yeah, so basically the outside world is inhabitable because it's so cold, and so they have to figure out, where they can survive.
Right. So you have the main character and then her brother.
Yeah.
And then
the AI is named Station.
Yeah.
Her brother's name is Heck, which was funny because it's like, oh heck. Like that just made me laugh.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. So that works out pretty well. And then it's mostly them two. You do see a shift change.
Yeah. At the beginning of the book, I think.
Yeah. But it's
like some random third person is about to sign in. Porter. Her name is Porter. And then they're gone.
Right. And then, it kind of gets like, hey, if you're kind of isolated with only a small group of people and you're doing this work by yourself, does it affect you?
Yeah.
Will it affect you?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
It's a lot to think about.
Maybe it will affect you. Maybe it won't.
I don't know if I could be that alone. I like being alone, but not that alone.
Yeah. I mean,
They're like alone in space.
It's the final frontier.
Ooh, shiny.
It is shiny.
So we definitely enjoyed it. You should check it out. Check. Any last thoughts?
No. If you once again, like I say, if you like sci-fi, if you like psychological sci-fi, I think this will do it for you.
What would you compare it to?
I don't really have anything off the top of my head that I think I can
just read
compare
a book
this to.
that was very existential, and I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't think I can compare
it's
it
very
to
unique,
anything.
that's
but
for sure.
It does.
Ooh, sunshine.
Yeah, it does. Like I said, it does change. The first reading does change the second reading, and I think you will pick up a little bit more on the second reading through, because you've switched your mind. Like, the story at the end, but you'll kind of see certain things. I mean, it's not like what was the movie, I See Dead People?
The Sixth Sense?
Yeah, it's not like someone's dead. It's not that.
Spoiler.
But it's kind of the same principle, right? Like, you read through the whole thing. Just turn around.
Oh, well, that road takes you out too.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. Anyway, so it's not like no one's dead or anything like that. It's not any kind of horror or spooky stuff. But it does give you
completely sci-fi.
Yeah, it does give you that vibe of like, hey, once you saw The Sixth Sense, and then you're like, wait, and then you go back and watch it again.
You see the clues.
You see all the clues and stuff, and this is the same way, right? Like, it is 100% sci-fi, but your second read, you'll sit there and go, oh, like it was right there in front of me the whole time. And I'll be honest with you, I catch a lot of stuff up front. I did not. Like, it wasn't like I knew something was off, but I didn't catch all the little sci-fi clues until about three quarters of the way through. So I thought it was handled really well.
So buy this book and read it twice, and then give it to a friend for them to read twice.
Yeah, and you have to read it twice. I mean, you don't have to.
We read it twice between the two of us. Are you going to go read it again?
I've already read it twice. I'm good.
Oh, you did? Oh. I only read it once.
That's why you asked me to explain it.
Explain it to me like I'm 12.
Yeah. I mean,
sci-fi just goes over my head.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't get the ending of it, reading it twice isn't going to do you any good.
No, I got it. I just was like, did I get it?
Oh, yes, you did. You got it. You're good.
You got it. You got it.
You got it. Good for you.
Now go get it. It's The Second Shift by Kit Anderson, published by Avery Hill Publishing.
Yep.
Ta-da! Beautiful. Thanks for watching.
Bye. Bye.